It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
40-yard line. It's a partner.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll run it. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
And whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Jackson hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. So they're back at the 7 now for third and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's fourth.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up fourth down and goal.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. Jackson will keep it, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Easy.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll try and run it. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Hey, 57.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now here's Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Jackson on first down. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Jackson. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 3 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready. 53, Mike. Who that?
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The sack by Terrell Suggs. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
From the gun on third down, Jackson got a man. It's Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Mahomes going to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 22.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And it'll be intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. The NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Go to base. Hey, tight. Say it.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Exit.
Here's Jackson to throw again. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. This will be caught by Brown. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away.
Used to have a coach who tells us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
It's caught by Mark Ingram. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll look to run with Ingram. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards taking it in. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Only a few generations ago, South Pine
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Breeze leads this one with Kamara. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the end around, this is Thomas. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. and they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And now he's going to use his legs. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Roberts got it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. It's caught by Roberts. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And they'll get him down right around the 16. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle in the final seconds of the first half, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Line.
Looking for Gannon, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr.
But I'm winning though, son.
Will take over at the 24-yard line.
I would be losing.
First possession of the third
Unless
quarter,
it's Opposite Day.
so maybe a second half tone setter.
Happy Opposite Day.
And not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door.
And I could have went over the middle on you.
Instead of running out onto the field. A real dub for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about
All right,
teams
I'm going to run to the right.
that
I'm
back in
telling
the
you.
good old days.
Throwing is Jackson.
See?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A.J. Klein. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. To try again after the sack. Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now this throw caught left side. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 64 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Lutz good on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble and hit second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Jackson now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Flush to it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 57 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Jackson now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Brown. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter.
You just want to try to make me fumble.
NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football.
Woo!
Jackson, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And a tough ask here.
Yeah,
They're going to go
open
for it on 4th down and 9. Here's Jackson.
Oh, you lucky hell.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they hit the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Jackson on 1st down. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson now going to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep 3rd position and makes the interception.
It's a linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop. From the 36, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Well, look to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And he gets it down to the 32. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Breeze here finding Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away.
Let's go. Do it.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called.
Nice.
If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Out to his left. This one complete to Ingram. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. It's complete to Brown, right side. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
Okay,
and the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm BrianAkaDaddy. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here.